Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 257 today. I think we're at 257. Yep, 257. For this Tuesday, February 10th. I'm your host, Rod, here in sunny Philadelphia. Do we have the Philadelphia cam? iPhone. We got the sunny Philadelphia cam. It's not really sunny here, but yeah, it's okay. It's doable. I got a different camera setup today. I tried to do something different. It's not working out well. So this show may be a little. You can already see it. It's like focusing on my. Why is it focusing on the microphone and not me? Sony, don't act crazy today. This is Rants About Tech, where we talk about eInk, we talk about tech news, we talk about random stuff for the day. Like I said, I'm your host, Rod, here with some of my really good friends in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's get the applause going for the chat today. I really appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you, whoever joined me for the live stream yesterday. This camera better not. Tony, you better start acting right. I did a live stream yesterday for the Rants About Making channel. I couldn't get the chat working. It's going to be a struggle over there at that channel for a little while, like it was here. Some might say I'm still struggling over here, but we're good. It's all good. Where are the analytics at? Okay, 8 viewers. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys for being here. Watch the stream from my e-reader. Yeah, watching the stream from my e-reader, Viwa's e-reader, color while I'm walking in the park and sipping coffee. Alex, that is the way to do it, bro. That is the way to do it. You're living the life right now, Alex. Parm says, good morning. Good morning, Parm. Good morning, Mitch. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, BM. Good to see you, sir. But yeah, so let's get into some of the stuff we're going to talk about. Oh, I wanted to mention something I brought up yesterday in yesterday's live. But if you have bought a crystal nib off of the site, orders are going out today. I wait to get a few orders before I start packaging them, because the packaging takes time. Preparing them takes time, and then sending them all off. I get a discount when I send off bundles of packages helps me keep the shipping costs low and save me a little money. Everybody wins. But in order to do that, I have to wait to get a certain number of packages in order to send those off. So that's what I've been doing. But since orders are coming in a little more frequent now, that process is happening a little faster. So if you're ordering from the site, orders are coming a little faster, so shipments will come a little faster as well. So I apologize if it's been a while, but I normally wait until I get a certain number so that I can, keep everything on the cost end low. So I appreciate all the patience for everybody who bought one and are waiting for the crystal nibs right now. They are going out today, and you will get your tracking orders today as well. So I wanted to put that out there real quick. You know what I didn't do today because of the camera? I didn't look up the holidays for the day. You guys know a cool holiday. You let me know in the chat. You guys let me know. You're out of focus, my dude. I know. The camera. Autofocus is Sony cameras are notoriously good for autofocus. I don't know why my autofocus is. It thinks my microphone is a person. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I got it at one point. This is, like I said, I'm trying a new camera setup, you guys. This is the total new camera setup I'm trying today. So you guys work with me. All right, let's jump into the tech news before we go off the rails here. Man, I missed the Maker live stream, Aaron. Aaron, you didn't miss much, bro. You didn't miss much. The chat wasn't working. Oh yeah. And Rob says, Rod, I learned from your second live stream. So apparently I went live 2 times yesterday. I still had the wireless mic on me, so I was just walking around the house with the wireless mic live. I didn't even know I was live. Listen, I don't know what I was talking about. This reminds me of the time I was live one night and the live stream was still going. I thought I turned it off, but it wasn't. I went off on all of the connectors that failed me during that live stream. And there were maybe 4 people in that live stream still when I was cursing up a storm. I was going off. Aaron was there. I know Aaron was one of them people. It wasn't just audio, it was video too. It was great. Wow, what is going on with the autofocus? Sony, why? It thinks the mic is a person. Oh, I know what it is. 1 second. All right. Whoa, wrong one. All right, chat. I think I fixed it. I didn't. Sony. It's going. Oh no. All right. Hold on. All right. If it gets me wrong this time, I don't know how to work a camera. You better have me stop. I should do the show. This is a good shot. This is a good shot. It's got me in focus now. I've learned. I could do the show from here. If I had a wireless mic and a big enough monitor, because I'm blind, I can't see. This could be a great show. The show could be good from right here. Yeah. What do you think, chat? What do you think? You guys let me know. Yeah, new camera. So I threw a A6700 over here with the glorious Sigma 1.4. You don't know. The Tone is real. That's why I can. Chat, this could be a good shot. Without the A6700, I would not be able to have a beautiful shot like this. You also need the Sigma. You also need the Sigma 1.4 for APS-C. And then you get beautiful shots. We're good to go. 1440p looks good. Oh, it does. You don't need 4K. When I'm playing video games, I'm playing in When I'm playing video games, I'm playing in 1440. When I'm recording, though, I throw it up to 4K. When I'm recording for the video games, it's 4K. But when I'm playing, 1440 is good enough. This is new Netflix show vibes with the way the focus is. Word. This is the cinema. We're doing tech news here, but it's really cinema. Yeah, camera looks good when in focus. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What I do on my GH5 only allow autofocus while the shutter is half pressed. When I have wired remote on my desktop, I set focus one time, so the focus is basically locked off. Oh, so you do manual focus. I do autofocus. Now the problem here was with where it was autofocusing. I had the autofocus box down low. I needed it up. So that's where my head is. We need to. Chat, I'm telling you, this is a good shot. It's hard to beat that shot right here. All right, let's move on to tech news, you guys. What's up, party people? Jay's in the house. Good morning, Jay. Salute to you, sir. Salute. Jay, check out the shot. That shot's beautiful, Jay. I got the blurry background, the blurry foreground. I'm just in the middle, chilling, nice and crispy. You know it's crispy. All right, let's get to the tech news, you guys. All right, tech news today. Ooh, got the crispy camera up here too. We're doing it. What we got up here? Oh boy, it was always crispy right here, but we'll move on. WhatsApp. What do we got here? WhatsApp new features: video call and voice calls to this web app. Let's talk about it. What do we have here? Where are we at? All right, WhatsApp now rolling out support for video. Let me move this out of the way. All right, here we go. WhatsApp now rolling out support for video and voice calls through its web app, bringing support for calls to your computer and other devices. As spotted by WA Beta Info, WhatsApp is now rolling out support for voice and video calls through your browser. Calls work through prominent voice and video buttons, but the outlet says that calls are still under development to ensure bug-free experiences. For now, users can start calls directly from individual chats, though, like you do anywhere else. It's noted that call support screen sharing, continue end-to-end encryption support, and works on platforms including Linux. Oh, snap, Linux? You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? I almost did. Which currently lacks an official WhatsApp desktop app. No official date for rollout, so we don't know when this exactly is coming, but we do know they're working on it. Well, because they leaked it. Leakers are leaking it. Whatever. It's coming. It's coming. Next thing we got up on the docket is going to be Bluesky. I haven't heard much news about Bluesky lately. What are they doing here? What are you doing here, Bluesky? Are you even alive? Or are you in the sky? That was terrible. We'll move on. Bluesky has added drafts. Now, when I read that initially, I didn't know what I thought. I didn't think what they are actually meant by it, though. It's actually following you in focus even. Yeah. That shot is shot. Oh boy. It's hot. I know. Bokeh on the 1.4. Oh, Mitch, you know what I'm talking about. Mitch, you know the Bokeh dreams. I live in a Bokeh dream, bro. Bluesky is doing great, to be honest. I didn't know. I haven't heard Bluesky in the news lately, so I didn't know what was going on with Bluesky. I made my Bluesky account when it first launched a long time ago. Now, I like Bluesky because of the Fediverse. It's federated. It's fettered. You know what I'm talking about. Rolling out on Monday, Bluesky new drafts feature comes as part of its version 1.116 update. This update also includes new welcome screen artwork in Bluesky's mobile app and makes GIFs autoplay rather than function similarly to video. I don't know how I feel about that. However, the ability to save your Bluesky post drafts for later is by far the biggest change to the new update. In the new update, to save a post as a draft on Bluesky, simply compose it as you normally would, then select cancel on the top left corner. A pop-up will appear asking whether you'd like to save the post as a draft for later. Alternatively, you can also save a post as a draft by tapping the new drafts button next to the post button in the top right corner, which will prompt a similar pop-up asking you if you want to save your post before viewing your drafts. If you're unable to see this button, and check that your app is also up to date. So everyone should have this. But very interesting. I like to see Bluesky making improvements. I like to see any app that's in the Fediverse making strides. I want socials to be like email. No matter where you send it from, it'll get to you. You'll see it. I don't have to be in TikTok to see it. My Bluesky stuff, it'll be everywhere. Federated everywhere. That's the goal. What do we got next here? Next up on the news list, we have new AirPods could feature cameras. I thought, why the hell would you have a camera on earbuds? But then they talked about why, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It actually makes perfect sense. In a new post on X, Kasutami, I think I'm saying that right, Kasutami, said that the next AirPod Pros will be able to see around the wearer, presumably via cameras in each earbud. Supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo said that the 2026 AirPods will feature a more significant hardware upgrade in the form of at least one tiny infrared camera. He previously said AirPods with infrared cameras could recognize hand gestures and provide enhanced spatial audio experience with Apple's Vision Pro headset. Kasutami, okay, I'm killing it right now, but added that the new AirPods Pro will be available at the same time for $249 as the current model. The contrast with previous rumors suggests that the next AirPod Pros would be a secondary version of AirPod Pro 3s this year, sitting in the lineup alongside the current model. Basically, what they're saying is that this is going to be a higher tier model than even the AirPod Pros. AirPod Pro Maxes, maybe? Yeah, maybe. The Chinese leaker known as Instant Digital corroborated the rumor about new AirPod Pros featuring infrared cameras for gesture controls with some additional details and clarifications. Rather than being a new generation, the 2026 AirPods Pros will apparently be a pricier, high-end variant of the AirPod Pro 3s introduced in 2025, suggesting that both models will ultimately be on sale alongside each other. It is worth noting that Apple offers two versions of the AirPod 4 and a $129 version and a $179 version. So it is likely that this new higher tier censored with a camera AirPod Pros would be a thing. We'll see. We'll know shortly. They've got an event coming up that everyone's ranting about. I mean, I'm the only ranter here, but still, you get what I'm saying. They got an event coming up. Hopefully this week, if all the rumors are correct. What do we got here in the chat? The Pocketbook Ink one is going to be trash. It probably will. It probably will, Jay. Discord requiring age verification. Word? Word? Yeah, I thought that was going to be optional. Let's talk about it. Discord has announced that in March 2026, it will begin rolling out what it calls teen by default settings for everyone worldwide, requiring all users to complete an age verification process to avoid restrictions on content, settings, and communication. The process will require you to either scan your face or submit your government-issued ID. Bro, you want my government? Wow. If you'd rather not let the app scan your face or ID, here's what will happen if you don't verify your age on Discord. You'll be banned to the upside down and never return again. Lost in space. You won't even know it. You would have been spaghettified by the wormhole. Okay. We'll get to what happens here, I guess. When Discord implements the teen by default settings worldwide on March 2026, all new and existing Discord accounts will be classified as teen accounts, forcing all users into a new set of default settings that can only be changed after completing Discord's age verification process. Those settings will restrict the kind of content you can see, the channels you can participate in, and the people you can communicate with. It's important to note that these restrictions will apply to both in public servers and in private DMs, even if it's just you and your friends in a group chat. Here's what you can expect. And basically, they have a list of things that you can expect to happen if you don't comply. Complicity is explicitly required. If you want to take a look at these details in finer detail, I have the link for everything I talk about here in the description of this show. Go ahead and check that out. If you want more information, you can get it there. You can also join the Discord down there in the description as well. You get an invite list or invite link down there. Join the Discord, continue the conversation, ask questions, get answers. We're there for you. We're there for you. What do we got next here? YouTube gets TV subscription discounts. We talked about this a little while back. We didn't know the exact details at that time, so we have a little more information now. Let's go ahead and talk about it. YouTube TV is becoming more flexible for subscribers, allowing you to essentially pick and choose what your money gets you. A YouTube TV plan is currently $82.99 a month for 100 plus network channels across genres. In the coming weeks, YouTube TV will introduce 10 more plans across varying genres, offering you a way to get what you want and pay less each month. We talked about this where they're offering instead of offering a package and then you got to add channels onto this, and they're going to offer little discrete packages. It's like, oh, you want sports? Well, we have a sports package for you. It includes this, that, and you save a little money, supposedly. A prime example is the sports plan priced at $65 a month, listed at $18 cheaper per month. Users get access to FS1. What is FS1? Formula One racing, NBC Sports, all of ESPN, and ESPN Unlimited when it's available in the fall. At $11 cheaper than the standard plan, there's the sports news plan for those interested in sports. The entertainment for those not interested in sports, the entertainment plan is $55 a month, and you get Comedy Central, FX, Paramount, Food Network, HDTV, and more. So they're just trying to say, what channels can we give people who are interested in a certain thing at a cheaper price, right? I don't know. Are you guys interested in that kind of thing? Oh, FS1 is Fox Sports? Oh, okay. I thought it was Formula One. My bad. I guess Apple has Formula One. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like this. I just still think the overall package needs to be cheaper. That's where I'm at with this. The overall package I used to be a YouTube TV subscriber until that price got outrageous. It was a great value for a very long time when it first launched. And then it just went off the rails. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, on to the eInk news. We're at eInk. 37 hours. All right, transition over, done. All right, what do we got to talk about here? In the eInk news, we don't have lots. Chat, I'm wondering is eInk dead? Someone go revitalize it like Frankenstein. Speaking of which, there's so many elements in. I'll wait till I finish the series before I talk about it. Durock says there's a tier without news. Now that's a value. Oh, whoa, yeah. True. Jay says the Pocketbook InkPad 1 is going to be trash. They use some old screen, 226 PPI, 2 gigabytes of RAM on 2026 quad core ROC chip, 3566. Extremely typical of Pocketbook. There's a big 3 for a reason, Jay. I'm sorry. You know, I'm still not convinced Viwoods belongs in the big 4 in the group. The big 3. Ratta with the Supernote, Remarkable with the Remarkable, and then Onyx with the Boox. Does Viwood belong there? We talked about that at one point. I said they did at one point, and I think they still do. Contrary to what I just said, their updates are flawless. I like their update routine and regimen. They're good. They're doing good on the updates. But the eInk X4. Do we care, chat? Oh boy, this is the wrong one. There it is. I've seen people talk about this little thing before. Mainstream publications are picking this thing up though, so I thought, maybe it's time to talk about it a little bit. Does any one of you have this little e-reader, or have you tried this little e-reader? I have not. My take on this little e-reader is that it looks cool, but I wouldn't use it. Especially, I definitely wouldn't do this. Put it on the back of my phone. That wouldn't happen. Maybe if I could put it somewhere, maybe if it was like a sticky note. If it was like a sticky note that you can push sticky notes type stuff to and just stick it somewhere because it's so little and it's a constant reminder that it needs no energy, I'm with that. That's what this should have been. No new ink tablets coming out, but there are some good conversations to have. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I was talking about the other day about creating content, because it doesn't have to be a new thing. It doesn't have to be a tech spec to be good content. You can just have found out something new about something old. That's good content. Like, just coming out with content is good. EInk has one. Wow, EInk has one. I didn't know EInk had one of those. I'm about to get with her to see what she thinks about it. Oh, snap, the back of a phone and have it always on as a grocery list. Not a bad use. Absolutely, Durock. Like as a use case like that, I could see, right? But not putting books on, like, to read. Like, that should be like a little just sticky note. Yeah, I would keep it on the back of my phone. As a reader, Aaron? Or as like a reminder kind of thing, like we're talking about. Oh, snap, on the back of the phone and have it always on. Yeah. Yeah, I would use it as a reminder kind of thing. But not as an e-reader. That's too, I would need to put a magnifying glass up to that. I always have to wear my bifocals for that. No one wants to see me in bifocals. So this is cool. I like it, not for this use case though. Maybe if I could do other things with it. Maybe if I could push other things to it. And if it was easy, like if I could push something from my phone straight to that as a reminder, yeah, then I might keep it on my phone. Reader, but onto blind. Yeah, I'm too blind for something that small. Absolutely. Same here. All right. Next up, we got this device right here, which is what Jay was talking about, the InkPad 1 from Pocketbook. Let's talk about some of the details on this thing. Pocketbook has unveiled a new e-reader, the InkPad 1. The device is available now in matte black for £299, but only in Germany. Information on availability in other markets is still pending as of yet. The new Pocketbook e-reader is powered by Linux. That's interesting. And utilizes it. Wait, didn't Ratta use Linux at one point before did they transfer over to Android? I think I read that somewhere. Which is probably why their UI looks so unique, because they started somewhere else and they didn't have a chance to do we got Android, so let's go with the stock graphics, bro. That's why I don't like all these companies using Android as their UI. It all looks the same. And it's not built around an e-ink device. That's one of the reasons I like Supernote's UI. It's built around how you would use an e-ink device, not an Android tablet. You know what I mean? I like that. That's one of the reasons. I know Aaron hates it. Aaron thinks it's dated looking. I think it's great. It's powered by Linux and utilizes an open ecosystem, which means users can not dependent on individual stores or platforms. Content can be purchased or borrowed from public libraries such as Onely, Holibo, or Bibi. I don't even know what that Only, hey, why would you do that? The InkPad 1 supports 25 common formats. Oh boy, here we go. The InkPad supports 25 open. The InkPad 1 supports 25 common formats without conversion. Okay, yeah, without conversion, including EPUB, FB2, PDF, AZW, and the comic formats CBR and CBZ. According to Pocketbook, eBooks and Adobe DRM and LCP DRM are also easily accessible. Content can be synchronized and transferred to the device via Pocketbook Cloud, Dropbox, and send to Pocketbook. The 10.3-inch eInk Mobius display, okay, Mobius display, we rocking, is not only said to be lighter, but also more durable, as well as glare-free and readable in direct sunlight. The resolution is specified as 1,404 by 1,872 with a pixel density of 226 ppi, as Jay mentioned a little bit ago. The display is further complemented by adaptive light smart light, which automatically adjusts to different lighting conditions. In addition to viewing content, the e-reader can also be used to take notes. The InkPad 1 features a note-taking function that allows you to add comments and markings using the included stylus too. The 5.15 millimeter thin device also offers audio file playback, such as audiobooks and other files via Bluetooth, as well as text-to-speech function for reading text files aloud. Yeah, trash. Straight garbage. Supernote UI looks old, says Aaron. I knew you were going to come with it, Aaron. I knew it. I knew you were going to come with it. A lot of uses are in the bifocals, for sure. Progressive glasses, I think both are trash. Bifocals look bad, and the viewable areas on progressives are so narrow, not peripherals. Where's our tech? Absolutely. They remember we talked about a story not too long ago where we were talking about some tech that they were putting in glasses that tracked where your eyes were looking and would focus individually based off where you were looking. That's the answer here, DeRock. But until then, where my bifocals at? Okay, I don't have my bifocals in here. The bifocals are in the lab where I need them. Until then, it's bifocal city for your boy. Germany is all about Linux versus Microsoft. That's good to know, BM. Thank you. At least it has a front light. Take notebooks. Yeah. Well, you know what? Some people argue against and for that front light, Parm. So that's definitely a serious debate right there. Shing loves it, says Aaron. Wow, I'm about to get what her what she uses it for. If she uses it as an e-reader or just like a sticky note, like what we're talking about. Can you even use it for lists? Says Palm. I think it's just a reader that would be a pain in the ass loading a grocery list on it. And I think you're right, Palm. And that's why I say if it works with your phone, if it's something you could push from your phone to that thing, like you got a list, that's what this thing will be good for. That's what it will be good for right there. Or if it had a microphone and took audio notes and you could just, that would be hard because, yeah, I don't know. I think it would be great if you could just push a little list to it. Yeah, I remember those auto e-focus glasses. Can't wait for those to hit. Absolutely. And they are coming. It may take a little while, but they are definitely coming to rock. They're definitely coming. No new ink devices on the horizon. That was the last thing I had on the list here. I'm really looking forward to what kind of ink devices we're going to get, especially with this RAM shortage. Like, what I think is going to happen, and it could be a good thing, chat. What I think is going to happen is this RAM shortage is going to make these e-ink companies, and not just e-ink companies, just anybody releasing products right now in general, they're going to force them to be more thoughtful and considerate about what they're releasing. Instead of just saying, pulling an Onyx. Bro, yeah, we got 0.000001% more power out of this processor. Let's make a new device. Really? But people are going to be more intentional now. They're not going to be so ready to put out just a new device. It's going to be something that's worthy of them putting out and putting money and marketing money behind and RAM money behind. So I think I think this is going to force companies to give us better devices. What do we think, chat? I think better devices are going to come out of this RAM shortage, for sure. I enjoy non-front light black and white tablets, but I can see the advantage of adding a light. Yeah, I can see the advantage of having a light. Absolutely. I prefer the non-front light devices, though, like the Go 10.3. I actually prefer that, and the Nomads, or in the Supernotes. I prefer that. I get it, but at least have one black and white model with a front light. Says Palm. Yeah, 100%. The thing is, there's a market for it, so you should have it. Especially if you're going to make a device that doesn't have it. If you're not going to make one that has it and people can decide whether they want to use it or not, you need to have one that has it. I totally agree with that, Palm. Duroc says, or if your phone had an e-ink back screen. Oh, now we talking, Duroc. Now we talking. That was always on list for Samsung Flip has a back screen, and it's mostly wasted space for me. Yeah, I agree with that. Companies haven't caught on to the advantages of e-ink yet, so it could be a while for that, but that is an excellent use case. There's only one I know of, the Go 7 screen, which has had an upgrade to its USI chip for the Must Snap Ocean. Nothing other than that. Definitely nothing with EMR, at least not in 2026. Yeah. But you know what? This is good. Give the market a chance and these devices a chance to mature. This is good. This is going to be great for updates. Companies are going to be more focused on updates, making their current lineup as good as it can be. I think this is going to be great all around, chat. This RAM shortage may be the best thing that ever happened to us. It literally may have been. Let's see what we got on Reddit here. Where's my Reddit? Okay, I only got one Reddit story here. I got one Reddit story here, and it's just about the awesomeness. So, I'm still working on. You know what? I'm still working on the Palma 2 Pro. I think I might put the Palma 2 Pro designs on the Discord so people can see it and so I can get some feedback. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If not today, maybe tomorrow, once I get a little bit more time on my hands. Because I do want some feedback on this Palma 2 Pro case that I'm making and what people want to see on it. I know what I want to see. I know how I want the design language to look. But if people have some ideas that I'm not thinking about, that would be great. That's super optimistic thinking, LOL, says Dr. Ling. I'm nothing if not optimistic, Dr. Ling. I'm nothing if not optimistic. How the RAM shortage thing being good for tech is like a wartime famine being good for diets. They are. You don't have to worry about an overweight country if you're going through a famine. Okay. Or it's like, I like beating myself in the head with a hammer because it feels so good when I stop. It's like that. It's like that. That's dark, The Rock. But kind of true. Yeah. I take my tablet to customs homes to do estimates, and a lot of these people have dark houses. Oh. That's so awesome. That's another use case for these devices, Palm. The more I learn about people's use cases, the more I'm like amazed about how people use e-ink devices. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. All right. Okay, everybody, that is going to be the show for today. I really appreciate you guys for being here and trooping through it with me. I'm still working with the new camera. Oh, I think my camera setting is on like product showcase because whatever's closest to the camera starts focusing on. That's the problem here. I got to change that. I'll change it after the show today. Thanks for joining me, you guys. We got Parm, we got Jay, we got Dr. Ling, we got The Rock, we got eInk, we got Mitch, we got did I say Parm already? I did. Rob, we got Alex. Man, we had some people here today. I really appreciate you guys. If I missed you, I'll get you next show. This has been Rants About Tech Live, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. I appreciate you guys for being here. We talk about tech news, eInk news, and random stuff along the way. If you have time in the morning, consider joining us. Like the show if you're still here. If you're still here, you should like it. Give me a subscription if you want to see more stuff like this, and join the chat. Join us if you want to get a badge by your name. And who doesn't want a colorful badge by their name? I want it. I want one. What else we got in the chat before I get out of here? eInk answer to this is, well, clearly you should just use color, Sean. Oh, gotta do that face detection. Oh yeah, listen, don't forget your face detection for Discord. Discord link in the description. But if you do, go ahead and do your face detection so we don't lose you. All right, everybody, take care. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Peace. Oh, the camera autofocus. Oh, gotcha. Yes, I will have to fix that too. But don't forget to do your Discord face detection too.